outside, girl. Good morning. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing so well. I wanted to bring you along on a soft reset kind of day because you know those days where you wake up and you don't really feel like doing anything? Yeah, yesterday was those kind of days. The weather was horrible. I was so unmotivated, so low energy, but I managed to turn that day into a good one. My biggest hope is that watching this video will make you feel less alone when you have your own low energy days and remind you that peace and beauty can start with the smallest things, even when you're not feeling the most productive. Speaking of small things to do on days like when we have low energy is to prepare a very simple but delicious breakfast that we love. And since I got pregnant, I cannot skip breakfast. It's the first thing I think about as soon as I wake up. But you know, on days like this, you don't want to overcomplicate it. So I'm just gonna keep it simple. It's gonna be a simple yogurt bowl with some fruits and some almond butter. And it's delicious, nutritious. On days like this, we have to start the day right.
Vlog. It has been a crazy few weeks. I just feel like every illness you can imagine has made its way through this house. We're all going to have a lovely, healthy, happy summer outside the garden, like, you know, as a family.
Having breakfast while watching vlogs in the morning is my absolute favorite thing. It's my comfort zone. I'm so cozy and warm in that moment. It's like I am in my bubble. So it makes me want to talk about mindful content consumption. On days like these, it is even more important to be mindful about what kind of content you consume. Whatever you watch or listen to that day is gonna either make you more motivated or less motivated. So it's important to choose people that inspire you, that you like, that makes you laugh. People, you know, for example, me, it's Zoe Sugg. I have been watching Zoe Sugg for, I think, more than 10 years. She is my comfort. I just watch her. She can be doing nothing on her vlogs and I'll still watch her. I just feel so cozy and warm. It's like watching updates of a friend. So whenever I feel down, there is no even thinking about it. I'm gonna put Zoe on. It is important to, you know, I was thinking, oh, my biggest wish would be that I would be that someone, as someone's Zoe someday, hopefully. That's why I laughed suddenly, but it's important to watch people that inspire you and actively avoid people that can only cause you anxiety or bring you down. After my breakfast, I went on my daily walk and I cannot recommend that enough. But when you are on a day that you are not necessarily motivated, you don't feel like doing anything, which again was me yesterday. I didn't really go on my daily walk, to be fair. So don't put pressure on yourself to go out and go to nature. Of course, it's amazing. It's gonna be such a healing moment, but you don't have to. Don't put yourself the pressure that, oh yeah, I need to still do my workouts, still go out. You can give yourself grace that day. You can just chill, you know, have your breakfast, watch your vlogs, and if you feel like rotting a little bit on the sofa, you can rot a little bit on the sofa. It's fine. This pressure to be productive is really problematic in our society. I think we don't have to be productive every single day. We can give ourselves days where we just bored. Boredom is so important for creativity, and if you are someone who want to create and, you know, come up with ideas to do things and stuff, be a little bored. Those moments are what's gonna create sparkles. My outfit for today is very simple. I went for a white t-shirt and shorts. Very, very comfy shorts. And I think on a days like this, go for what you like, not what you think others would like. You need to feel good and comfortable in what you're wearing. Me, I love comfortable clothes. I just want to be comfortable, especially now that I'm 6 months pregnant, and as you can see, the bump is quite big now, so anything that is too tight is quite uncomfortable. These white shorts are perfect. When you don't feel like doing anything, still change out of your PJs. When I keep delaying the shower that day and change the clothes too late, I feel like I get in a worse and worse mood. So just change your clothes, even into the most basic outfit like mine, and that's gonna make you feel good. Today, we prioritize our own comfort over external expectations. By the way, I remember on my last vlog or the one before that, I mentioned that I ordered a new deodorant because the one I had that was pregnancy safe no longer worked now that the weather is warmer. So it's finally arrived. It's here. It's the Secret aluminum free one. This is, without exaggerating, the best deodorant I used in my life. I ordered it from Amazon. To Korea, they only deliver one scent. I don't know why. The others are not available. This scent is Notes of Cotton. And I was like so disappointed that I didn't have other choices because I wanted something like peach or maybe even unscented, you know, like let my perfume be the main scent. But when you smell it, I just fell in love, and I don't think I'm gonna order any other scent other than that, ironically, because it just smells like you just got out of the shower. You smell so clean. So I don't know how to explain it. It's not really like other cotton scent I smelled on other deodorant. This is an elevated and more refined and elegant scent. The deodorant works amazing. Even after a whole day, it still smells just like the deodorant, like nothing else. So I am very satisfied with this. So I just wanted to update you a little because I talked about it and I said I was waiting for it because, you know, deodorants in Korea are a hustle to find. So I had to wait a little bit until it was delivered here. But I'm so glad I chose this. And also it's pregnancy safe, so it's perfect. This poor plant has been suffering from mites for quite a while now, so today it's time to treat it again. Please, mites, leave my plants alone. Oh my gosh, I hate those small little things, I swear. Bloody mites, just die. Gardening is one of my favorite hobbies. I cannot again emphasize the importance of having hobbies enough because yeah, when you don't feel like doing anything, sometimes when you love something so much, like gardening or something, you just do it and you just feel much better because you feel accomplished after doing it. You feel like, yes, I took care of something. And taking care of plants just makes my heart full. It's so therapeutic to me. It feels like nurturing something else other than you. And it just brings beauty to our environment, to our homes. You know, it aligns perfectly with finding joy in the smallest things. And, you know, just caring for a small plant is very easy. It doesn't have to be hard, especially if you buy a succulent. I know a lot of people tell me, oh my gosh, I don't like plants because I keep killing them. But I dare you to kill something like this. Unless you overwater it, because this hates water. Like you water it once a month. I just remembered I gifted one of these to my friend and she killed it. And the joy of watching your plant grow is uncomparable. Like for example, I was so sad because after I cut this one, because it was too tall, it stayed just like this for a long time. But recently, look, it has new buds, new growings, and it's gonna start growing. It makes me so happy. Also, look at my little monstera. It's doing so good. It's growing a new leaf, and look, there is a bud here. I think this is gonna be the back of the plant. Also, allow me to introduce you to my newest baby in the house. My mother-in-law visited us last weekend because it was Buddha's birthday this week. And yeah, she bought me this plant as a gift. Look at it! I love the color and it's pink. I hope it grows well. For now, this plant is quarantined because I'm scared it might have mites, so I'm gonna quarantine it before she can join others. I am here once again in my favorite cafe in the neighborhood. This is the perfect period of year to come to this cafe because it has this little terrace, you know, and you can look at the farmer's field and stuff. And it's so cozy. I don't know. I just imagine that I am already living in the countryside and I'm looking at, you know, farmlands and smelling the farm smell. Oh my gosh, how gorgeous butterfly just flew by. Anyway, I am here to indulge in my second favorite hobby, which is drawing. For a couple of months now, I have been thinking about starting this project around my drawings and my art. Is my drink ready? Oh, my order is ready. Let me grab it. Anyway, as I was saying, it's been a couple of months. I wanted to start this project and it excites me so much because I really enjoy drawing and sharing, you know, positivity and cuteness, and I just want people to feel warm when they see my art. I'm too scared to start. You know, like they say, the hardest thing is to just start. Like I already drew my characters. I already know, you know, I already have my vision. I already know what to do, but I just need to actually do. So now I am building. But this art project for me constitutes feelings of joy and purpose. It helps me fight that feeling of being unproductive. Yeah, I still film content for YouTube and Instagram and stuff, but because I have been delaying this art project so much, I feel unproductive. I just need to start. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy my little coffee, my decaf little coffee, because, you know, pregnancy. If you've been following my latest videos since I announced my pregnancy, you know that my craving, one of my cravings has been this sogumpang, the salt bread, and I just can't get it. Like, it's whenever I see one, I have to order. So I'm gonna enjoy this as well, draw a little bit, and then go home. It is the end of the day. Although I wasn't very productive, it was still a very good day for me, and that's enough. You know how I talked earlier about the importance of mindful content consumption? Before going to bed, before I always used to watch YouTube videos or go on Instagram and scroll. At that time I thought, you know, it was harmless, but I suffered from bad quality sleep for a long time. I suffered from insomnia for a long time. I used to stay awake until 2, 3 a.m. And no matter how long I slept, it was never enough. I was always tired. These days, I totally became a grandma. Like now it's 9 p.m. and I'm already getting ready to go to bed. Now I sleep really early. Even if I sleep 6 hours, I have a lot of energy the next day. So really now I understand the importance of sleeping early. Therefore, I banish the scrolling. I don't watch YouTube before bed at all. These days, all I do is either read a book before bed or scroll. But wait for it, Pinterest. Like just going to Pinterest, watching cute drawings or watching some cute decor. It just calms me. For a long time, I only read nonfiction books, like especially self-help, self-growth books, and I enjoyed that a lot. But I find that reading those kind of things before bed is not ideal. So I switched to novels now, and recently I have been reading this novel. What You Are Looking For Is in the Library is the name. It's a Japanese author, and it follows the story of this countryside girl who always dreamt to go to Tokyo and have, you know, the urban life. She was so sick of her hometown in the countryside, and her dream was to just go to Tokyo. She studied so hard and had a degree, but then it was hard to find a job. She ended up being a sales assistant at a department store. She's very unsatisfied with her life. It's like she expected this dream life in Tokyo, and then she realized, you know, it's not that glamorous. So she actually started going to this community center to learn more skills and elevate herself so that she can find a better job. And that's where her story begins. And the storytelling in this book is so good. I am really enjoying that story for now. So yeah, if you feel like doing nothing, maybe you can give books a try if you're not a reader, especially novels, because they can transport you to a different world immediately. And even if you didn't want to read at the beginning, you start reading and you're immediately, you know, immersed in the story of the book, and you just forget that you didn't want to read in the first place.
And that brings us to the end of this gentle reset day. It really shows how, even when you're not feeling productive, you can still find beauty and peace in the small moments. As a creator, my joy is helping you see that you can create happiness from everyday moments and romanticize your life by transforming your environment and perspective. Maybe today you could try just one small thing to bring a little extra warmth to your day. Thank you so much for watching and spending this cozy time with me. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to romanticize life together. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!